My name is Jim. I'm the treasurer of Asian Art Fund Scotland, and we run the Asian Art Awards. Every year at the Fringe, we have an award process with a launch party and an award party to try and find the Asian artists that are bringing the best work here. And by giving them an award, they can use it for publicity, for funding, to raise their profile and raise the profile of Asian artists. But also, importantly, we try and just bring all the Asian artists together in the Fringe. Yeah, I love the show. Very beautiful. Obviously, very, very original use of music and props, and a beautiful message about saving the world, about saving the ice, and about the birds and the planet and the weather. So yeah, beautiful message, and also just a lovely performance. I'm someone, I don't hear a lot of classical music, but I found it very, very moving, very, very beautiful. It's great that you guys are here.
Oh, I'm Andy. My name's Andy Milner, and I am retired now, and I live in Edinburgh. It wasn't quite what I expected. I thought there might have been a greater variety of instruments than the violins and the cellos. Musically, I quite enjoyed it, and especially the last piece on the Korean traditional music.
My name's Mike Stokes, and I'm a performer as well. I play the guitar and I sing my own songs. Well, I'm also a cellist, and so I'm also passionate about the environment. So I thought it was very moving. I really enjoyed the different instruments. I love the unique cellos, and the music spoke to me as well. I thought it was very, very moving. Not experienced much Korean music before, so the last piece was really interesting to hear that as well. And I loved the interpretation of the four seasons at the start. That was really powerful as well.
Hi, my name is Richie Sonko. I'm an anthropologist and circus performer. Oh, it was such a beautiful performance. It was really touching to hear very different kinds of sounds than I would normally hear. And when the cello quartet came in with the recycled materials, my heart just exploded. I literally gasped. It was such an impactful image. It was very beautiful, but at the same time so touching to think of all the things that are endangered and are in crisis. So it visualized it so much, and I also really enjoyed the projections in the background that gave information, so you could, as you were listening to the music, read and have a consistent loop of what you were reading and hearing at the same time. So it was excellent. It transported the image and the ideas in a very impactful way. Thank you. I was surprised at how close they sound to the original instrument. There were a couple of moments when I thought I could hear something a little bit more metallic, and that was very interesting. It didn't take anything away from the music. It really added to the music, to think that instead of it being that natural wood, these trees, this nature that we're losing, to hear something more metallic kind of inject and add elements was very interesting. It was almost like it just happened like once or twice that I felt something, and I thought it's like it was a very high pitch, and it made me listen more closely to see when it would happen again. It was I thought it was really interesting. So it happened a few times with the cello quartet in a very interesting way. If I can add, I liked that the instruments are different and metallic, and therefore they're not trying to be wood. So I liked that difference a lot, because it just it makes us think of all the things that we're losing as well. But at the same time, speaking of the visual, the instruments are so beautiful, and then when the cellists moved as they're playing, the light that hit the metal reflected back in a really striking way. So that was really beautiful as well. So I almost thought, I love these cellos, these metallic cellos. I don't know if I love them more than the original, but just having that contrast makes you really think about what we have and what we're losing and what we're gaining.
For an environmental piece, this held my attention, and I felt like I went on a journey with you. Also, so unique that the instruments made out of recycled materials, calling to the main point of the piece that our planet is in trouble and it has majorly been caused by humans, but that you have taken devastation and created beauty and a new storytelling method with this concern and given hope with this. And still I am in awe of how the construction of these instruments and the beautiful sound that they make coming from trash.